Welcome back. You're listening to Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
I'm Eric Stromer.
And you have these inspiration boards that you've used throughout your life, I know, just to express creativity,
Love
to
'em.
figure out like different projects, right?
Yeah. It's just a great way, visually to see where you're going and what you need to do to get there. And through images, tear sheets that you pull out of magazines, anything that reminds you that this is what I want to try and become or do or say or feel. They're just great. It's a great tool to
So
do
this
that.
is something for self-growth,
Yeah.
but why not have this be, in fact it is, what designers do, interior designers do, to create your inspiration board for you and your space so that now you are kind of giving yourself a roadmap of, oh, I get it. This is my dream. This is how I want my home to be and look.
Yeah, and what you find is that ultimately what emerges is what your style is. You start to
There's
get
patterns.
tendencies. There's patterns that show up.
And bacon keeps showing up. Keeps showing pictures of bacon.
Bacon. How can I integrate bacon and hang it from my room, my walls, drying, cooking, sizzling all times? No, but it really does kind of inform who you want to become, either stylistically or as a person.
It's like
really
subconscious without even thinking about it. So let's talk about how you can create your inspiration board right now or this weekend. And it's a very fun and very satisfying project that will help you discover not only who you are and what you love to be and represent, but what your home should look and feel like.
Right.
Because a lot of times we're paralyzed looking at an empty room going, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But now if you had the inspiration board, it's going to kind of give you the answers and the direction without having to hire an interior designer.
That's it.
You'll be on the way. So let's think about it. First of all, the little things, the seasonal decorating, the family vacations, all the things that you have throughout your life. Put those pictures on your inspiration board. Now, by the way, if you start having lots and lots of inspiration, you could maybe have a few boards, right? We could get
Sure, you could do one per room, basically, and then keep a folder in that room.
Yeah.
And every time you're walking through that bathroom and going, God, that's terrible. What could I do here? Pull a little picture, a tear sheet, if you will. Pull it out of a magazine, throw it in the folder.
Right.
Lay them all out ultimately on the counter and go, man, look, we've come up with a style here.
You could also get some board.
Yeah.
That you could get like at the art supply store.
Sure.
And then just kind of, tape on or glue on these different pictures that either are photos of your own family, are photos of your vacations, and of course, as you say, tear sheets or things you rip out of a magazine, or little color palette, paint strips, all of these things that could be even advertisements, whatever it is that's a mood that speaks to you. Start saving that in a pile, in a basket, and then putting that on a board or a few different boards, right?
Yeah. And by the way, this is how interior designers work.
Right.
Even architects do this. They come up with elements, on a blueprint, you're going to see, this bathroom will have, this textile, this
marble
tile, this element in this room. And, that gives everybody a chance to kind of see the overall design feel and flow of every space. So this is amazing.
Now, here's something, too, you can also, to kind of help you tap into where your inspiration comes from, right?
Right.
Consider the 3 C's: casual, comfortable, and then maybe whatever the third C is. Maybe you love the coast, or maybe you love the country, or maybe you love the city, right? But those are the 3 C's.
Oh,
so
that C can plug into many different things.
And then that other C is like, are you a city person? Are you a country? Are you a coastal?
Sure.
And then put all that together, and when you're thinking of those 3 C's, again, you're grabbing photos that you either have taken, you might have on your Instagram, maybe they're, your family albums, maybe it's just magazines, whatever. Put them in there that way. Yeah.
And Pinterest, boy, they've got a whole lot of great.
So much.
Right?
Yes.
Great images there, too.
Yeah, you can download those, print those, and add that to your inspiration.
That's it.
And of course, when you're going to the paint store, these paint manufacturers want you to take the paint chips, and then post those now on your inspiration board.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, some of the catalogs too that the paint companies provide give you sort of these little vignettes or scenes within different types of rooms, and the paint websites have a lot of great ideas too. So, and there's even, like we talked about in our last segment, there's also apps that can give you an imaginary idea of how that room would look in that color by taking a picture of your room, and it can insert color into your own existing space. So that might be another way to do your inspiration board.
Excellent tool.
Yeah.
Figure out some of your favorite places for home decor finds. Is it IKEA? Is it Target? Is it TJ Maxx? Is it antique stores? Think about that. And
you know why IKEA is a good choice?
Why?
You can get the Swedish meatballs.
You can get that.
I know. I just love, there's nothing in forms design like Swedish meatballs.
Yeah. And pretty much, I think it's pretty affordable. And you can always, there's so many of these websites on how to hack IKEA things, converting them into something that's more customized. But I mean, when you're going to these stores, take pictures of what they've got that you like in the store and put that on your inspiration board.
Boy, I'll tell you, the PDA or the cell phone camera is probably one of the biggest advances in individual DIY design in the history of man. You can go shoot all these images anywhere you see them and kind of bring them back into your own life. So it's a great tool.
Don't forget your home's scent. So the next time you walk into a hotel lobby, you're on vacation. I mean, I love the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Every time I walk in there, I go, man, I want this scent. And they sell it, of course.
What is it?
It's their custom scent, but it smells
Do you
very
know what
tropical.
Like a coconutty,
it's kind of coconut and pineapple, and with maybe a little bit of a coastal breeze scent or fresh linen.
It sounds strangely like my aftershave.
See, but I mean, the idea
is
it's
called Manimal.
Manimal, wow! You could probably sell that.
Probably
package that up.
Well,
and
if
sell
Brittany
it.
can sell a fragrance, I don't know why I can't.
I think you should.
Manimal. Eric Stromer is Manimal. Just basically coconut.
That's great. I love it.
All right.
But having that home scent, right?
Yeah.
Come up with whatever that is. You can buy it in a soy candle. You can buy it in a reed diffuser.
I like that vanilla deal you have in your home.
Thank you.
How do you do that?
That is a reed diffuser.
It is?
It's from Pier 1 Imports.
Really?
It's just
you just put it in the juice?
It's a glass vessel with the juice, and then you have like chopsticks. They're sold this way.
And that wicks up the
stuff, and then every now and then you stir it around, and you flip the chopsticks the other way. That's the
how you
reed
get
infuser.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
See?
So anyway, when you're out in stores and you're seeing this stuff, either take a picture so you remember, oh, these are the scents that I love, so I want to have that. If you love that vanilla, that's what I want to have.
That fragrance thing is really underestimated. And I mean, it's true when you do the realtor thing and they say bake cookies when you're trying to sell your house.
Brownies or
any kind of thing that smells like home cooked meal.
Or for you, bacon.
Thank you. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? It really does. The olfactory aspect of everything.
Cooking bacon around here?
I think well, thank you for all your husband gave me some amazing bacon carb fresheners.
Oh, great.
Which my children are reviled by, but other than that, it's all great.
Also, by the way, in addition to going to Pinterest, and of course our website, get some free inspiration. I mean, there's so many websites that designers are hosting. Go to these websites, just Google like interior designer websites, and then you can take a picture of it with your camera, with your phone, or download it and then save that to your inspiration board. You know what I mean? Because now you're borrowing from some of the best.
That's
Why
right.
not?
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's trendy and styles change all the time. But I think the most important thing is when you look at these images, if you have a sense of tranquility or peace when you look at them, it might be the right choice. If your mind's still racing, I don't know, maybe we should do it that way. That's probably not the right choice.
And here's some questions to ask yourself as you're putting your inspiration board together. It's almost like, again, playing like a trivia game when you're dating somebody.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing in my house I cannot live without is, and then fill in the blank. Like, what is it? Is it your favorite pillow? Is it a favorite sofa?
Wait, you got to back up.
Okay.
You played trivia when you were dating someone?
Sure.
Let me hear. You gotta tell me. This is unbelievable information.
No, it's like this.
Is this what women do? They do trivia on the man?
It's not trivia.
Let me hear some of the questions.
Well, no, it's like, if you could travel to your favorite island, what would it be? It's like that.
No, but what about how do you make it specific to the person you're dating?
Oh,
if he
you don't.
just was a little better,
No. These are just questions to dig into the heart and soul of the person.
I see.
The word trivia is the wrong word.
Right.
What I mean is, special questions to provoke conversation.
I got
That's
you.
what I mean.
Oh, like the playing cards where it's like if you could shoot someone and they would
who's
never
your favorite
know,
Beatle? You know,
and they were a horrible dictator. Would you do it?
Yeah,
I got you.
You get into the value system and the dreams and so forth. But hey, if there's one thing in your house you cannot live without, it is
George. By the way,
George.
My favorite Beatle. Sorry,
good
go ahead.
The one thing you couldn't live without in your home is okay,
my bed.
Okay, the one house chore you despise is
Cleaning the dishes.
Okay, you want to come and then if I had an unlimited budget, I would
hire people to do all the things I despise.
Put all those things on your inspiration board and you'll be good to go. We'll put all this on the website.
Love it.
At yourhomewizards.com.
It works. See, look at me. I'm transformed.
Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole. We love to improve your home and improve your life.